have faith. You must have faith. A leader can't be scared for what they see. A leader has to have faith and say, if God said it, that settles it. We're going to get it done. You got to have fighting faith. Not just faith that's just lying there. You got to have fighting faith to push through all the little problems. Moses, he was humble, y'all. He was compassionate. He was considerate. And he was consistent. But most of us, and most of all, he was a man of great faith. The writer of Hebrews said the greatest mark of Moses was that he believed God. Y'all hear me what I say? I said all the time, I believe God. And that he led God's people by faith. History is summarized and summed it all up that Moses was a great leader's life. His lifestyle, meaning he was great. Everything he did it with faith. And he didn't move until God says move. So he was a man of faith. Moses had been consistent man of faith among a people who had been consistently faithless. When God listed his complaints about the people, he said they had tested him 10 times. You can read about that in Numbers. God said that they tested him 10 times. How could people who have escaped Egypt walk safely across dry floor of the Red Sea and eating miraculous food, doubt that God was with them? They had not seen the tabernacle, but the fire had glowed over it at night. Could not they remember the plague that struck Egypt at Moses' command? Don't be too hard on the people surrounding Moses. The disciples of Jesus had trouble, y'all, walking the bridge of faith, even after the resurrection. The followers around Jesus who were about to see the Lord ascend into heaven had seen the healing of countless sick people, the restoring of sight to the blind, and the raising of the dead. They had seen the crucifixion and the resurrection. They had reflected on the prophecy concerning the Messiah for more than a month. They had been with their resurrected Lord on multiple occasions and could see him at the very moment. But just before Jesus gave his last instructions, Matthew recorded these words. He said the 11 disciples traveled to Galilee, to the mountain where Jesus had directed them. When he saw him, they worshiped, but some doubted. They did not believe it was Jesus. It seemed unbelievable, y'all. How could they see all that they had seen and still doubt the power of God? New Hope, how can we doubt the power of God after all we've seen him do for us? We've seen him do it time and time again. We burned the mortgage that we never paid for. We moved into a place that wasn't even ours. But God came, God showed up, and he turned it all around for us. Who wouldn't serve a God like, how can we doubt his power? How can we doubt who he is? How can we doubt? We know he is powerful. We know, and we've seen him do it for a New Hope time and time again. With 60 people high, we still got the lights on. We still writing checks, and they ain't bouncing, y'all. We're still doing this, and we're still doing that